Hello everyone, my name is Mackie and welcome to Mackie Really Reads. I know I'm late, okay, but better late than never. Well, that's what my sister says, but better late than never. Here is all the books that I read in February. Yes, that was last month. I was in a book slump, like the biggest book slump ever. Oh my god, it was horrible. I just kept reading a book, like reading one chapter, not even a chapter. I'd like read a page and then put the book down, then start another book, then put that book down, then start another book and put that book down. I don't know what was going on. I don't know what was going on in Uranus, in Neptune, in Venus, in the retrogrades, in the Mercuries, but please do not mess with my reading, okay? But I am over that. I know a lot of people had reading slumps last month and I'm not the only one, but I'm good now. So I'm going to tell you guys all the books that I read last month. I only read 8 books. It's fine, I don't care if I only read 8 books. I was in a slump, like I said, but yeah, some of those books are books that I read for a vlog. Well, most of the books, because I am doing another vlog right now, and some of the books that I'm reading are from that vlog, this vlog, whatever. Anyways, the first book that I read is Wolfsong by TJ Klune. This one's going to be in a vlog that will be out very soon. I think end of the month it will be out. I'm doing Trying Not to Cry. So this book is an romance. It is a wolf shifter type of, I wouldn't say it's a fantasy, but it's like a shifter romance. So this book is, I don't want to give too much away, like did I cry or did I not cry? You'll have to see, you'll have to watch the video. But the book is really good. It's very atmospheric. It's very like, I can't really explain it, but it's like Twilight 2.0, but if Twilight was about werewolves. You understand? I love Twilight. Don't ever shit on Twilight, guys. Don't shit on Twilight. Twilight, it is the optimum. It is like, ugh. Don't shit on Twilight. Twilight the books, not the movie. Well, the movie's so good as well, you know. Just pretend it's not the actors and it'll be a good movie, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this book, like everyone that I follow on Goodreads gave it 5 stars. Every single person that I know gave this book 5 stars. I'm like, oh, okay, this must be like fantastic or something. So far, well, I finished it, but it wasn't an amazing book. Did I give it 5 stars? You'll have to see. I haven't put it up on my Goodreads, so follow me on Goodreads if you want to see what I'm up to, or on my Instagram. Yeah. Next book that I read is Crow by Zavarelli. This is a mafia romance. It's the first book in the Boston Underworld series. I first learned this book from Jess from Peace Love Books. She gave it 5 stars, and I'm like, okay, if she's giving a book 5 stars, that means I'm gonna give it 5 stars. Well, most of the time, like 98% of the time, we just didn't like that one book. She loved it. I can't. I don't like that book. She knows. But yeah, this book is about Mac and Lachlan. This is an Irish mafia. Do you still call it mafia even though it's Irish? Like, because I thought mafia. You know what? I'm not gonna do this. It's Irish mafia. So Mac goes into Lachlan's world, which is the mafia world. He owns a club. She goes in there to save her best friend because her best friend was working there and now she's missing, or is she dead? Like, where is she? What's going on? She just wants answers. Maybe she wants to save her if she's still alive. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. You'll have to figure it out. Yeah, this book was amazing. 5 stars. 5 stars. I love the second book. I think I like the second book, like the romance of the second book, but I love the whole setup of this book. It was very, it's just a good mafia book. You understand when I say a good mafia book that gives you everything, gives you the romance, gives you the action, gives you the suspense, it gives you the mystery. It just 5 stars on everything. That's why I give 5 stars. Yeah, so if you haven't read a mafia or you want to read a mafia this month, try this book. I loved it a lot. My space buns are disheveling. What's going on? Oh. Okay. Okay. And then the next book that I read is Still Beating by Jennifer Hartmann. This is a dark romance. And when I say dark, I mean dark like, please guys, check the trigger warnings. Don't be like me. I personally, let me tell you the truth, I do not check trigger warnings. I just go into it. I fear no one. I fear no book. I just go into it, and you know, if I end up crying, it's nobody's fault but my own. You get it? Don't be like me. This book is about these two characters. They don't like each other. They've always pranked each other. It is kind of an enemies to lovers. They don't really like each other. The hero is actually engaged to the sister's heroine. So yeah, that is another deal. They are both kidnapped one night, and they are forced into the situation together. They are forced to survive, and you know, the person that kidnaps them makes them do stuff to each other, just makes them do stuff to make them fall in love for his pleasure. And it's rough. It's a rough ride. Like the thing that they go through, and afterwards it's just really hard. It's really sad, and you just want the best for them. You just want them to get over this so bad. But it's a good book. It's definitely dark. Ooh, that book. I do not ever want to ever get kidnapped. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But yeah. Next book that I read is part of another vlog that I did. It's reading banned forbidden taboo books. It's already up. If you wanna watch it, go watch it. I read Misbehaved by Charlie Rose. I do not like this book, firstly. Secondly, I do not like this book. Thirdly, it was a waste of my time. I do not like this book. Like, it's a student teacher, and I thought, oh my god, I'm gonna love this book. Student teacher, it's one of my favorite tropes. Of course I'm gonna like this. Of course they're gonna do something now while I'm filming. Of course. It's okay. Of course. Yep. This is a student teacher romance. Like I said, this one is about Remington. I think her name is Remy, and I forgot the guy's names. I do not like these characters. I felt like they were not developed enough. The hero just was, I get his triggers, I get his trauma, and I get what he's trying to do, but he just felt flat for me as a hero, as this guy that's just like this alpha male and is just so in love with this woman. He just felt flat for me. And the heroine as well, I did not enjoy her. I did not enjoy her reasonings, her actions. She just made no sense to me. I felt like I was literally reading a book about a 16-year-old instead of an 18-year-old. Things that were happening, I'm like, this is just way too random. And the third act was just, what's going on? Like, I'm confused. Like, I'm not supposed to be confused at this point. Like, I'm supposed to be shocked, I'm supposed to be crying, I'm supposed to be sad or what's going on, but I'm not. I'm annoyed. So yeah, I gave this book 3 stars. I could give it 2.5, but yeah, I did enjoy this one. If you did enjoy this book, good for you. Someone had to, and that person was not me. So the next book that I read, it is Balance by Lucia Franco. This book is a hot mess. It's a mess. This book is just madness, plain and simple. This is a coach and an athlete. She's a gymnast. It's very forbidden, like extremely forbidden. Like, she's 17 during this time when they start their romance. He's in a relationship with someone else. It's just a mess. The hero is so manipulative. He's so controlling. He's just, I don't even want to see this guy. Like, I'm glad this guy doesn't exist, you know, because people like him, people like him, like, they need all-night prayer dedicated just for them. Like, we need to congregate as a church and like pray for him because he needs help. Legit, he needs help. But did I enjoy it? Hell yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna rate it. I'm still thinking about it. So I don't know. This book was a mess. If you're looking for a hot mess, gymnast type of athlete romance, this one is for you. And I also do understand why people don't really like this book, why it's so banned. I know what happened. Well, I don't know what happened, but I read what happened during in the US. What is it? US gym team. But I can separate fiction from reality. If you're reading a book, it's fiction. It's paper. These things aren't real. These people aren't real. This thing doesn't exist. So yeah, I did not have a problem with that because, like I said, it's a paper, like it could burn and these people are gone. So yeah, the next book that I read is another forbidden romance. In my vlog, I read Forbidden by Tabitha Suzuma. Mickey, or Hayes Mickey, told me, like, well, she's been talking about this book for a while. It's one of her favorites from last year, and I was like, insist. It's a hard no. It's a hard no. It's a brother and sister relationship. I'm not gonna tell you that you're not gonna be uncomfortable, because you will be. I'm not gonna tell you that it's not a rocky ride, because it is. I'm not gonna tell you that you're not gonna cry, because you are. Like, I was defeated at the end. Like, you should have seen, if you see my vlog, I was trying to keep it together, but I was like, I was defeated. I was literally defeated. I did not see that coming. I'm an idiot. Why didn't I see that coming? But I didn't see it coming. I thought something else was gonna happen. It was sad and brutal and just like, oh man, I feel for these people. I feel for them. Well, not people, characters. I feel for these characters. Like, they just love each other and just want to be together, but it's not happening. It's not happening. Ooh. I'll be the first person to tell you it's a hard no. Like, I have a brother, like, we're not even gonna, no, we're not even gonna talk about that. No. But this book was amazing. If you want to go on the wild side, try something new, try something different, this one is for you. This one was made for the crazies. It was made for us. And the next book that I read is Annie's Song by Katherine Anderson. I buddy read this with Tori. She's so sweet. I just love her so much. She's the best human being. She's so sweet. She is like, I can't. Like, I'm like, how does a person like that exist? Like, it makes no sense. Like, she's a unicorn. She's so sweet. But I asked if I could buddy read this for the historical, Rake Appreciation Society. This is Jane and Crystal's book club. It was February's read, and I enjoyed this book. I know Crystal didn't like it. It's just like, it's either you really like this book or you don't. This book is heartbreaking. It's like, it's not even cute, bro. Like, it's really, really sad. It's really sad. This book is about Annie. She is raped. I think at the beginning of the chapter. So at the beginning, it's rough. It's tough times, She's raped by the hero's brother. The hero's brother finds out about it and he kicks the brother out, and he decides to marry Annie because, before I forget, it's a historical romance. He decides to marry Annie and take care of the baby that she's now having. She is also what they think is dumb, or the things that they think, I'm like, it's not rational. Like, I can't rationalize how someone can think like this, but that's how they think. And you feel for Annie as well. You see what she's going through. You see how she's being treated. She's being treated so horribly. Like, no human being has to go through that. It's so sad. I wanted to punch every single one. I will start a war for her. Not a war, okay, I'm being dramatic, but like, let's protect Annie at all costs. This book was sad, but it does have a happily ever after. The hero does fall in love with Annie, and it's beautiful. He grovels and he just worships the ground that she walks on. He loves her so much, so completely, and The spoiler, she's actually deaf. She's not like mentally handicapped or anything like that. I don't know if I'm saying the right words. If I'm not, forgive me. If you're looking for historical romance that is different, that is heartbreaking, they'll make you cry, read this one. And the next book that I read is On the Island by Tracy Garvis Graves. Tracy Garvis Graves, right? Is it? Garvis Graves, yes. This is a student-teacher romance. It is also a survival romance. So the hero and the heroine are like stuck on this island by themselves and they have to survive. They were going to go on an island to some island, I'm not sure, one of the islands. I don't know, bro, there's so many islands. They were supposed to go somewhere to meet with TJ's parents. TJ is 16 when the book starts, but nothing happens until he's like of age. And she is the heroine. The heroine is 30 years old, so it's also an older woman, younger man trope. So if you like that, read this one. I have a video coming up for that specific trope because I just love this book so much, and I've been meaning to do this trope because I don't see a lot of people doing it. But this book, 5 stars. This book, you'll remember this book. I promise you will remember this book forever. It's like it's like survival. Like you gotta survive, eh? You gotta survive. You see them having to depend on each other, having to help each other to survive. It's not like they don't like each other, but she is supposed to be his tutor, so that there is that dynamic of she's an older woman, I'm younger, you know. But they definitely do talk through some of that, well, all of it. They talk through what their emotions are, how they're feeling, what the dynamic is going to be, how the outside world is going to view it. And it is a good romance. I think it's going to be my favorite of the year. One of my favorites. This book was really good. If you haven't read it and you love student teacher and you want like a unique take on this trope, please read this one. You will not be let down. This book was really, really good. The last book that I read is actually that's 9 books. So I read 9 books. Okay. The book that I read is for the cover to cover book club with Tori and Sam. I asked Tori if I could buddy read this one with her. It's Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. This one is also gonna be in my vlog. 3 stars. Yeah, like I have some thoughts. I don't want to think about this book anymore. Did I care about this book? No. Did I care about the characters? Okay, maybe a little bit, but it felt flat for me. I understand when people cry, I understand why it's sad, but it's just like, are you serious right now? Are you kidding me? That's what this book felt like. Yeah, that's all I have to say about this book because I talk so much in depth about this book in my vlog, which will be coming up very, very soon. End of this month it will be up. But yeah, let me know what book you read last month that was your favorite. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.